Milwaukee shuts out the Cougars to win the series on the road, and the Dogs hang 12 on Cleburne to move on. Welcome to the American Association Whiparound on this Sunday. Two winner-take-all Game 3s in the state of Illinois last night. The Eastern Division Series are now settled. We'll get you ready for the Championship Series starting on Monday, but first, we have two awesome games to highlight for you from Saturday night. Let's start it in Kane County. The Milkmen winning Game 2 to send this to a winner-take-all Game 3. And in the top of the third, no score. Roy Morales drives home 2 after bringing in 4 runs on Friday night. He does get thrown out at second, but Kyle Mora outstanding on the mound for the Milkmen. 6 2/3, just 4 hits, no runs, and 8 strikeouts for the big right-hander. The best start of the postseason when the Milkmen needed it most. And we go to the top of the 7th, 2-0 Milwaukee still, and Roy Morales brings home 2 more, 2 straight games with 4 RBIs for the all-star catcher, and Milwaukee is moving on to the championship series for the second year in a row with a 4-0 shutout victory. And now we go to Chicago. Railroaders and Dogs, the home team, forcing a Game 3 with a win on Friday. But in the top of the 4th, Jose Sermo, once again, his second home run of the postseason after leading the league in the regular season. But we go to the bottom of the 4th, 1-0 Cleburne. Peyton Eels brings home 2 to flip the score, a 2-run single to give the Dogs the lead, and Chicago would take over from there. We go to the bottom of the 6th, 5-1 Dogs lead. Dylan Rosa, a 3-run blast out to left to give Chicago an 8-1 advantage, and the Dogs are going to cruise from there. Top of the 9th, Zach Nerrier did go deep for Cleburne in the 9th, but Joe Cavaliero strikes out Brett Boswell, and the Dogs are moving on to the championship series thanks to a decisive 12-5 win. So despite both teams losing the opening game in their series, the 1-seed Milkmen and 2-seed Chicago Dogs are moving on to the championship series, both winning these best-of-3s 2-1. And looking at the playoff bracket, some great series in the division round in the East, but now the 1 and 2 seed Milkmen and Dogs are facing off for another best-of-3 championship series. The second straight year the Milkmen and Dogs have faced off in the playoffs. Last season, the Dogs had the 1 seed, chose Milwaukee in their first round, and the Milkmen took them down. It's going to be an awesome rematch between these Eastern Division rivals. And just quickly to recap, in the West Division, the Monarchs and Explorers swept their first round series, so they got an extra day off thanks to not having to play a Game 3, and their series also begins on Monday night. And here is the schedule for tomorrow night. We've got a Game 1 in Milwaukee right away. And once again, an interesting story to follow. The Milkmen are conceding home field advantage despite being the 1 seed. The Savannah Bananas cost them home field advantage in the first round, and now Tacos and Tequila Fest, which is at Franklin Field this upcoming weekend, is also costing them home field advantage in this series. So Game 1 is in Milwaukee, and Game 2, as well as Game 3, if necessary, will be in Chicago. But 6:35 first pitch, and then 7:05 first pitch at Mercy One Field at Lewis and Clark Park. Sioux City gets Game 1, and Kansas City will get Game 2 and Game 3 if necessary. So there you have it, 2 awesome Game 3s last night. We cannot wait to see what the championship series has in store. No Whiparound tomorrow, but I'll be back with you on Tuesday to recap Game 1s in Milwaukee and Sioux City. I'm Matt Yeazel for the American Association, where we play to win.